Ouch! It's the Morning Cryptos. Let's see what happened. Let's see what we can learn. Let's see how we can recover. Let's hang in there, people. Let's do it. Let's start the music. Boom! All right, so it's not just a case of picking up some bargains anymore. It's a case of learning how to protect your profits in this tremendously volatile market. And we did expect a correction with Bitcoin. I did not expect a correction all the way back to $12,000. Ouch. And, I'm still learning, and I took a ton of profits, and I had no place else to put them that I felt I could trust other than Bitcoin. I got pulled off a decent strategy, which was basically taking your profits out to US Tether, or having some kind of a discipline every week at the end of the week or at the beginning of the week to take profits out to fiat, right? There are things we could do. But again, this is a learning curve here. So remember that it's just numbers on a computer screen and it's a game, and let's see what this opportunity brings here today. First, let's look at the news. Let's hit refresh. Okay, so it's already bouncing back up from its flash crash low, but everything is getting a hit here, right? Of course, CNBC, Ripple surges. Bitcoin and almost every other cryptocurrency crashed hard today. Why is Ripple the only one that's surging? Ever think about that? Right? It's a bank coin, right? Don't you think the banksters want to get in on this? We'll see. But I did really well with Ripple. I pulled the plug and took my profits out into US dollar Tether, because I was just feeling yesterday like, what I've been doing wasn't working anymore. I have to protect my profits somehow, and Tether offers the opportunity to do that. I got scared with all the talk about how Tether was really kind of a scam, and I believed those rumors, and so I stayed away from it. But it kind of came and bit me in the ass. So we'll see. So let's look at the one-day chart here, and we're gonna grind through these, people. It's not as bad as it looks. Let's go back to previous flash crashes. Oh. There aren't any this big that I can see. This is the biggest one, right? This is the biggest crash we've had. And I also want to contend that we will look back at this someday, maybe not too long from now, and go, yeah, that was nothing. That was just a little blip. So the thing is, we have to learn how to deal with this, right? And I made some mistakes about kind of buying into a falling market because I thought, well, it's got support. It's going to hang. It's going to stop, but it just kept going. So that's why the sideways channel is really helpful, particularly on a one-day chart, because if you have the discipline to only get in when you're ready to get in, not to get in on the terms that the market is offering, you're going to do better. So again, people, we're learning. This is only day 144, I think, or 45. What is it? 100. I think it's whatever it is, doesn't matter. But, this is a learning curve, and that's the one challenge of all the new people coming into the market, is that there's so much really to learn in order to do this well. And I like that because I love learning. That's what obsesses me. And if I can learn, man, I'm happy, even if sometimes it feels shitty, and it feels a little shitty right now. But this is the game. This is the arena in which we are playing. All right, so We need to learn the rules. That's all there is. And the rules are there are no rules, right? The rules are you have to be ready for anything at any time. You have to have strategies no matter what it does. So, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the computer with my coffee cup. All right. So, not much to say other than it seems like, we had the hard bounce down here to 12 or 11.98. Is that enough? Is it going to recover here, or is it going to stabilize? And this is where you're going to have to look at the 1 hour charts. A lot of red. You're going to have to maybe even go down into the 10-minute chart. See, what's it doing right now? Right? And if I was a whale and I knew this market better than I know it now, this is when perhaps I would be interested in buying me some Bitcoin. But everything else I have is totally trashed. So what am I going to buy it with, right? In the future, I will be building up a stock in US dollar Tether or the Binance coin. And that's what I will buy flash crash stuff with. So it's just really, again, learning, okay, next time, here's what I'll do. And the more experience you have in this market, not the stock market, but this market, the more experience you have, the more strategies and techniques you will have to protect yourself. And when I get to Ripple, I'll tell you what I did. And I think it's a good learning experience. Okay. So let's grind through these. Bitcoin Cash also had a crash. We kind of expected Bitcoin Cash to go up when Bitcoin was going down. I jumped in and bought quite a bit of it. And I'm not in the money now, right? I'm not in the money. So I have to be patient, and we'll see. We'll see if I come back in this. This is the 10-minute chart. Let's get back to a 1-day chart. Right? So these things go up and they come back down, right? However, let's look at the trend. The trend is here. So if you actually think about it, it's not bad. It's still way up, people, right? It's still pretty up, and it looks like it's got some support here around the 2,500 mark. So I'm going to keep it on this all day. Bitcoin Gold. What happened to Bitcoin Gold? Not too bad. Look at this. Bitcoin Gold came right back to support. Right? We'll even. Yeah. Now, Bitcoin Gold. This is still a triple top, people. I would say Bitcoin Gold is a buy signal. If you have anything to buy anything with, right, left, it's down at the bottom of its channel. It's still in its rise. Look at that. It came right down to support. It didn't crash, really. Right? So now, Bitcoin Gold, this would be a perfect entry spot. So if I have any money, I'm making a note, BTG, that's within my parameters of when I want to get into a market. Right here, that's a sweet entry spot, and it's showing, the bottoms are rising, the tops are stuck. But you also may have time because it may tighten into this wedge here. So keep an eye on that one. Dash was really cranking there for a while, and look at it, dropped and popped back. So we'll see. This may be a really good opportunity if you know what you're doing, if you have anything left, right? Let's look at the longer term trend here with Dash. Let's see. So, not bad. A dip below the line, but it's now back above this line. That's encouraging. People, this is not as bad as it looks. So let's not panic, okay? Take some deep breaths. This is where you use your stress reduction tools. Some deep breaths. Hold let it out, right? And start imagining how much you're going to learn from this and how much this event here is going to save you in the future. Because if you didn't learn this now, you're going to learn it in the future when it's going to be even more volatile, because money is still coming into this market. And, you know, we kind of expected some kind of a sell-off before the Christmas holiday, but until you actually experience it, it's just a theory, you know. EOS against Ethereum. I'm just going to skip some of the other one. I'm just going to stay with US dollar here. Okay, so EOS, I have a big position in EOS and I'm hodling. You know, that's the thing. I was asleep and I just woke up. It's 5:40 in the morning. You could have really snapped up some EOS for $4.39. And I still might snap up some EOS. It's one of my larger positions, and I am hodling it. You know, that's kind of what the trend is looking like. And it's not unusual to have some stuff below the trend line, and it's still supporting the trend. So we'll see. Right now, EOS is a buy. Little buy signal. I mean, you could kind of get a look at the support here. Not that it matters because all bets are off today, but I'm just trying to just see this piece here. Let me go to a 15-minute chart, see if we can get a better picture of that. So there was some support here, but you know, we're right back at a decent spot here with EOS. So, you know, and it's still early in the EOS project. Just going to get rid of that trend line. I'm encouraged. You know, it could have just gone right back down to 3 and stayed there. But that's boom, right? Interesting. Ethereum, not bad. Ethereum, I mean, it had a flash crash, but it's hanging tight at 684. Not bad. People, I'm encouraged, unless it keeps going down. But to me, boom, we had some bouncing. It's like stuff is not destroyed, right? I'm sorry, I didn't call IOTA. I just skipped through it. So I do have IOTA. I got in somewhere here, so I'm not in the money now. But good time to get some, right? However, I want to see, before I jump into these things, I want to see some support. That's kind of the new piece of my learning, is that I'm not going to buy stuff when it's falling. I want it to land first and to show me, okay, you know, where's it really going to be? Unless I know markets so well that I know, you know, what its intrinsic value is, like anybody knows what that is, right? So IOTA is looking good. I'm sorry, people. It looks fine. Don't panic. Stop. Oh, relax. Breathe. All right, Litecoin on the 1 hour. Let's get back to a 1-day chart on Litecoin. You know, Charlie Lee got out right here. He said he got out because he didn't want conflict of interest. He said he sold all his Litecoin because he didn't want to have a conflict of interest. I'm not sure I buy that, but he seems to be a pretty ethical guy who's not wired like most greedy people, but he could also be good at hiding that. And he created it. It's his money. He should be able to take it out anytime he wants, right? And again, it's going to be okay. This is holding. I think we're going to have a decent kind of sideways range here. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. We'll see. We have some serious recovery going on here. People are buying into it. All right. Neo. Look at Neo. Neo. Oh, that's against Ethereum. Sorry. I'm a little confused. Dazed and confused here. So Neo, man, I made so much money in Neo. I'm so glad I sold every bit of it. And then I bought some back. And but I bought it back up here, so I'm screwed, right? But people, I didn't expect to get all this right the first time. That's the thing that most people have trouble with, is the optimists and the pessimists look the same when everything is going well. But when things go against you, the pessimists fall apart, right? The optimists learn. And I used to be a massive pessimist, and so this is another example where my personal hypnosis and my self-training is kicking in so that I can see whatever setback this is as educational. It's tuition, people. This is what you pay for, right? And you're going to make mistakes, and sometimes the markets are going to move against you, and you're not going to have been ready. And by God, the next time you're going to be ready, right? This was a great experience to see how things can run up, and also a great experience to see how they can pop. So, but I'm definitely using US dollar tether. I'm sorry, it works. And I need a way to step out of the market into a neutral landing zone with my profits, and then I'm in a position when we have a crash to jump in and snap up these bargains. And that's next. So I'm going to get even better at this. And I'll teach you guys as I learn. All right. Omise Go. Got a serious clobber here. Sorry, I'm groggy again today. All the way back to this old resistance and support line. Jesus. Ouch. But now, I'm not going to just jump back into some of this. I want to see a little bit of sideways action. I want to see where the levels are. Quantum. Yeah, I bought a bunch of Quantum at 50 yesterday, thinking I was getting a great bargain, right? All the way back to 35. But it didn't go back to 12, right? It was at 12 last week, right? So it still could go back to 12. So there's some significant resilience here, people. It's not as bad as it looks. Monero, yeah, I bought some Monero up here. I thought this was the big pullback, right? But no, right? Okay. Now, Ripple. Here we go. This is where I did well, people. Sideways trading range. Let's get you a little arrow action. Okay, so I got in right there. And yesterday, when it went up to $1, I got out. Where's 99 cents? I got out at 99 cents. But I didn't sell all of it, right? Then later in the day, when it was 120, this is where I took my profits into US dollar tether for the first time. Oh no, I actually did it here too, but then I bought something else with it. But when I took my profits in Ripple, I popped them into US dollar tether, and I think I made $400 on that, just this trade here. So I'm getting the idea. I'm learning how to do it, and I was able to catch that one move. Why? Because I had a sideways trading range. Let's go to a 1 hour chart here. See, the sideways trading range is so sweet. That for me is the money signal, and I've got to discipline myself to only buy there. Now we're all the way back there, so I might take that $1,000 and buy more Ripple, right? Except it's all the way back up here again. But if it was down here and I was awake and I could catch it, if I could move my damn arrow without this stupid thing being in the way. Jesus. Get out of the way. So if I was paying attention and could get in here, boom, that's the whole idea. And once you get how to do that and feel comfortable with it, then you can make money any day, any market, any time. And so that I'm encouraged by, because I learned a new skill, and I got out at 120. That's 113. There we go. I got out right here. I mean, that's pretty damn good timing, you know? So even if I screwed up 20 other trades, I got the idea. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys, is that this is a learning curve and no one knows all the answers. So don't be looking at someone else for the clue, for the answer. You got to look at your own process and how you interact with these markets. And how encouraging that Ripple popped right back up to, what is it now, 97 cents. That's pretty cool. Now, if it comes back down here, I'm back in. If it makes another sideways trading range, and Ripple seems to do this, so that's pretty cool. It kind of gathers momentum, gathers energy, and then pops. That's a cool thing. And for the anarchists, the anarcho-capitalists out there, you know, Ripple is a bank coin. And that's why I didn't even look at it for a long time. But I don't care. I'll make money off the banks, the banksters, any day. So if it can't hold up here and it starts a sideways trading range, I'm on it. Okay, so I'm starting to watch Zcash. I'm starting to pay attention to which of the markets have US dollar tether. And there's only 12 of them. I think Zcash is one of them. So it's something this is Zcash against Bitcoin, and this is Zcash against the US dollar. People, I don't think this is going to really stop us. I think this is literally a sell-off and an opportunity to get back in. But I don't want to just jump in. That was some of the mistakes that I was making. It was like Bitcoin started going down. I'm like, okay, I'll sell this into Bitcoin because Bitcoin's down or up there. It was just like, it wasn't working. It just wasn't working because Bitcoin was so damn high. And every time I took profits into Bitcoin, I was like, am I going to keep this profit? Like, or is Bitcoin going to take a dump on me, right? So that's the thing that we are learning. So hopefully you guys are getting this. And I really only want people watching me who are kind of directed and self-motivated and just need some encouragement. I'm not really the guy for the rank new beginner, you know. This is how you open an account on Coinbase. No. I can help the people that have already figured that out and who are looking to take charge and to really learn how to trade so that you have a skill that you can make money with no matter what the markets are doing. You can be taking money out of these markets. And that's the question. The next step is, what's the best way to get the money out of the market into tangible items like gold and silver or land? Or, you know, is there a way, what's the best way tax-wise to make this your main livelihood if you so dare, right? So those are some questions we'll be exploring in the future. But right now, it's a bit of a bloodbath, people. A bit of a bloodbath, but I think we're going to be okay. And what's going to happen probably is Bitcoin will end up going right back up to 20, right? And meanwhile, we're like, ah, and we'll miss that because we won't believe in it anymore, right? So we'll see. We'll see if it can develop a little bit of a sideways thing, a little bit of support here. We'll see what it's going to do. What I'm most curious about is Bitcoin Cash, because I think Bitcoin Cash, it's going to have to come down to this line. That's where its support is, or this may be the new trend line here. We don't know yet. The caterpillar's up in the air. Will it come back down to the ground and get support, or will it kind of waver in the air? Who knows? But it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that Bitcoin Cash has life in it, people, and none of it is predictable. However, these sideways trading ranges every damn time. Let's look at this on a 1 hour chart, right? And I've been saying this over and over again. These sideways trading ranges, right here, you know, these little channels, when it tightens up, that has been the beginning of every boost, right? And sometimes you don't have that much time. Sometimes they're short, right? Hope I amuse you people. That's what I want. So, you know, we've had such a huge boost here. Let's see what happens, okay? So this is kind of a watch day. I'm not going to go through all the others. Let's go over to Coin Market Cap. Just look at their Ripple charts here. Yeah, I mean, Ripple really boosted. Okay, let's go to their main thing and just take a quick look at, okay, Bitcoin down 13%, Ethereum down 16%, Bitcoin Cash down 27%, Ripple still up 9%. Look at this. It's all red except Ripple. What does that tell you, people? What does that tell you? It's all red. Everything is red. Everything. Right? Oh, Tether's hanging in there. It's all red. It's all red. Oh, Electroneum. What the hell is Electroneum, right? People are going to be checking out Electroneum. What is it? What's Electroneum? And this is my process, people. When I look at something that is an anomaly, I want to see what it's doing that's different, right? Well, Electroneum already crashed, right? That's why it's up. So maybe something similar is going to happen. You know, what is Electroneum? You can go to the website. The mobile cryptocurrency, simply used, powered by an app. Interesting. Electroneum crowd sale. Okay, so it's early. Exchange listings. Electroneum. It is on Bittrex. It is not on Binance. It's on Bitfinex. Okay. So Electroneum. All right, whatever. People, we're going to survive this. It's all good. Hang in there. I will maybe do another special report today if things develop, but that's it for this morning. I want you to just breathe. I want you to relax. I want you, if you have profits anywhere in the future, start playing on the exchanges, if you're on the exchange with the US dollar tether or the Binance coin, which is what I'm going to be doing. And then the other piece is, when we take profits, there's got to be some practical way to take 10% out of your profits. And you can use more and more places like Mike Maloney's company, goldsilver.com, I think it is. They're starting to accept Bitcoin, but they should probably start accepting some of the other cryptos soon. And I'm going to call them up and find out if they accept something other than Bitcoin, because I really don't like sending Bitcoin, and I would like to actually stop supporting Bitcoin until they get their shit together. But we'll see. That's it. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this, please give me that thumbs up. It means a lot. It really helps so much to know that someone actually is getting what I'm talking about. And if you don't get it, that's okay too. But for the people that value what I'm trying to do here, I think hopefully we can help each other. All right. Please subscribe. That's it. I haven't done any Better Man Project episodes. I haven't done anything musically lately. I've just been obsessed with this. So it's good. It's all good. And happy day after the solstice. The days will start getting shorter now. I mean, the days will start getting longer. The nights will start getting shorter. It is just about 6 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to finish this up and get it up to you, get it out to you, and hopefully it's helpful. All right, hang in there, people. Remember to breathe. This too shall pass, and let's learn. Let's learn some new strategies so that we can protect our profits when we have these big boosts, so that we can lock them in. And that's it for now. All right, peace, grooviness, over and out. Start the music.